At the turn of the 20th century in Ohio, loosely organized administrative state boards engaged architects, engineers, and contractors to serve their design and construction needs on an ad hoc basis, with inconsistent procurement and contracting methods. In fact, the only public body at the time dedicated to overseeing public construction was the Board of Canal Commissioners. Established in 1825, the commission was charged with building and maintaining Ohio's canal transportation system. In 1921, the Ohio General Assembly passed legislation reorganizing administrative boards into executive-level departments and agencies under the direction of the governor. The Office of the State Architect and Engineer was created as part of the Ohio Department of Highways and Public Works. Consolidating public construction into one agency allowed for centralized administration, planning, and consistency of policy and procedures, as well as standardized contracts and conditions. The office was given the authority to manage projects for nearly every state agency that owned facilities, with most projects being designed and the construction administered by state employees. In 1933, after overseeing its construction, the State Architect's Office moved into the recently completed Departments of State building, now the Ohio Judicial Center at 65 South Front Street in Columbus. When the building first opened, it was referred to as Ohio's Pride because of its beautiful white marble exterior facades, monumental lobbies, grand hallways, and the beautiful hearing rooms. Throughout the 20th century, the Office of the State Architect and Engineer oversaw the public construction of dozens of facilities projects, including state prisons and mental health facilities, the headquarters for the Ohio Department of Transportation, the home of the Ohio Historical Society, the parking garage beneath the Ohio State House, as well as building projects on state-funded college and university campuses. In the early 1970s, the State Architect's Office managed the construction of the James A. Rhodes State Office Tower. Completed in 1974 and standing at 629 feet high with 41 floors, the Rhodes Tower centralized much of state government and became the tallest building in Columbus, contributing to the growing landscape of the city. Between 1989 and 1996, the Office of the State Architect and Engineer led the master planning, the design, and the construction of the $132 million Ohio State House restoration project to historically appropriate conditions. This project became a model for State House restorations nationally. In 1997, in response to the state's aging school infrastructure, the Ohio General Assembly created the Ohio School Facilities Commission and charged the organization with providing funding and oversight for reconstruction of all state-funded K-12 school facilities. From 2008 to 2011, the School Facilities Commission and the State Architect's Office made recommendations to Ohio's construction reform, which resulted in the passage of landmark construction reform legislation. In 2012, the Office of the State Architect was abolished and merged with the Ohio School Facilities Commission to form a new organization, the Ohio Facilities Construction Commission, OFCC. A year later, OFCC undertook the work of the former Ohio Cultural Facilities Commission. OFCC was created to serve as Ohio's public construction manager and oversees capital projects undertaken by state agencies and state-supported institutions of higher education. The Commission also manages Ohio's school facility programs, which provide support for the construction and renovation of public K-12 schools and administers the funding for community-based cultural and sports facilities projects. Over the past century, public construction projects in our state have sustained and created employment opportunities in communities all over Ohio. This translates into thousands of construction jobs, including architects, engineers, contractors, and material suppliers, all contributing to Ohio's economy.
As we celebrate 100 years of public construction in Ohio, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize the dedicated men and women who make it all possible. Whether it's our current staff here at the Ohio Facilities Construction Commission, or whether it's the staff who worked at the School Facilities Commission, the Cultural Facilities Commission, or in the Office of the State Architect, where it all began, your work matters. Public construction in Ohio impacts millions of Ohioans and those who visit the Buckeye State. We are proud to work with our partners in state agencies, institutions of higher ed, and K-12 school districts to deliver quality facilities that support their mission. We at OFCC are proud to build on a legacy of excellence and professionalism and continue to build great facilities for the next 100 years.